Welcome to this Standard Magazine exclusive with me, Jaime, the Urban Wine Buff. Come taste with me. Okay, so summer is here, and what better way to enjoy it than with a nice chill glass of rosé. Okay, I love rosé, and I have two different rosés in front of me right now that I am going to walk you through and just tell you about. So let's get started. Now here's something that I need you to understand, you guys. All rosés are not created equal. They vary in tastes, colors, textures, and the two that I have in front of me today display that perfectly. I'm going to wait till the end of this video to reveal the names, okay? So just stick with me. Let's get started with rosé number one. Rosé number one, here it is, you guys. This is a beautiful salmon colored pink, as you can see. It's light, elegant. It just looks really beautiful. Let's continue to see what it's about, you guys. Okay, so I'm swirling that thing around. So as I smell this, it's not extremely aromatic, but it does have a nice scent to it. I definitely smell watermelon, peach, some citrus vibes going on with the aroma of this wine. Let's move on to taste it. Let's start with the sweetness of this wine. So the sweetness of this wine is low. This is a dry wine. It's not sweet at all. However, it is very fruity. I still taste the fruit components of the wine, but it's not sweet. There's a good bit of acid on this wine as well, which is what makes the wine taste crisp, refreshing. That's something that you really want in the summertime when you're drinking your wines, right? Next is the tannin level. So this wine doesn't really have any tannins. If you want to look at my previous videos to see what tannins are, feel free to do that. But this wine doesn't really have any tannins on it. It's really soft. Really soft and really good, okay? The alcohol level is there though. I can taste a bit of alcohol. I don't know the exact percentage right at this point, but I can definitely taste some alcohol. I would say that this is like a medium level alcohol wine, and it's really light bodied, okay? It feels light on the tongue. It feels light on your mouth. This is definitely something that is perfect for the summertime pool parties, the summertime dinners. I would definitely pair this with a light pasta dish or seafood dish. It would go perfectly with that. Overall, I like this wine. Let's move on to the next one. Here is rosé number two. Now look at that color. This is a stark contrast to rosé number one. This is a bolder color. It is really dark pink. It looks like something really fun and flirty. Okay. All right, here's rosé number two. Take a look at that thing. Look at the color on this one. It is a stark contrast to rosé number one. Remember I said that rosés can vary in color. This is a perfect example of that, okay? Take a look at that. It's really dark pink. It looks really fun and fruity. And flirty. Let's see what it's about though. Okay. So the aromatics on this one are a little more faint than the ones on wine number one. But I can definitely smell some strawberry and some cherry coming through on here. Let's see what it tastes like. Wow. Okay. So starting with the sweetness of this wine definitely has some sweetness to it. It's not overly sweet. I would say I would put this at a almost off dry level, but it's definitely some residual sugar left over in this wine. There's definitely some sweetness here. So if you prefer sweeter rosés, wine number two is for you. Okay, so it is not a lot of acidity going on here. I mean, it's fun and it tastes really good, but it's not as crisp and tart as wine number one. But it's good though. Let me taste some more of this. So on the palate, like I said, this is a sweeter rosé. It tastes almost candyish, like a Jolly Rancher or something. I can definitely taste watermelon, cherry, melon. It is really fun and flirty, as I predicted by looking at it. If you like more friendly rosés, more friendly wines, something that is just fun and just out there, this is the rosé for you. I would say that this is light to medium body. So it's a little more full than wine number one. It's really good. Let me just keep tasting it. I don't taste as much alcohol in this wine either. But I can also determine that by the sweetness. Usually in wines, the lower the alcohol content, the sweeter that they are. That's a general rule. There are some exceptions, but that's a general rule. So I'm going to apply that to this and say that there's not a lot of alcohol in this. And I don't taste a whole lot of alcohol either. But this is good. I like this one as well. So, are you all ready for the big reveal on what these wines are? Let me just show them both to you again. So we have wine number one, the lighter body, drier rosé. And then you have rosé number two, which is the fuller bodied, sweeter rosé. I like them both. There's no winner here. I like them both. It just depends on my mood on what I would like to drink, but they are both really good for the summertime. Let me show you what they are though. You'll be surprised. Let's go. Here is wine number one. Lafite du Rosé from Saint-Tropez, France. This is also a Black-owned wine label if you're interested in that tidbit of information. This is the drier, elegant style of the rosés that I have in front of me. It is 12.5% alcohol, and it only cost me about 20 bucks. So this was a good find. And for wine number two, we have 19 Crimes, Snoop Dogg's Cali Rosé. Okay, so this is the bolder, flirtatious, sweeter style of rosé. So if you like your rosé sweet, this is the route to go. I think this one was only $15, and this has 10.5% alcohol. So that wraps up my comparison tasting of the two contrastingly different rosés. I don't like one of them better than the other. It just depends on my mood. I'm just going to continue to drink both. But in the meantime, go ahead and subscribe to this magazine and continue to follow me for more wine updates. See you next time.